The Curse of the Underjordiske. Deep in the misty valleys of Norway, where the mountains stood tall and the rivers ran cold, there was a small village named Eldvik. The villagers lived simple lives, tending to their farms and fishing in the fjords. But there was one rule that was never broken: do not disturb the land of the Underjordiske, the hidden people. At the edge of the village there stood an ancient mound covered in moss and wildflowers. The elders spoke of strange lights flickering there at night, whispers in the wind, and eerie laughter carried through the air. The village children would dare one another to step closer, but none ever had the courage to set foot upon the mound. It was said that the Underjordiske watched and waited, unseen but always present. For centuries the villagers had respected the warning. That was until Erik, a stubborn young man, decided that superstition had no place in the modern world. Shadows danced across the walls, flickering like candlelight, though there was no flame. His mother begged him to stop, but Erik refused. He had already cleared the land. He would not back down now. On the third day, Erik laid the first stones of his house. As he worked, a sharp wind howled through the valley, dark clouds rolling in unnaturally fast. Thunder rumbled, though there had been no sign of rain. And then a voice, deep and ancient, echoed through the land. "You were warned." The ground beneath Erik trembled. A great crack split through the foundation stones, and a thick mist rose from the earth, swallowing the land in an eerie glow. The trees bent as if bowing to something unseen, and then he saw them. Figures tall and slender, with eyes like gleaming silver. The Underjordiske stepped from the mist, their expressions unreadable, their voices like the rustling of leaves. They surrounded Erik, their presence suffocating, their gaze piercing through his soul. "This land is ours," one of them whispered, stepping closer. "You have taken what is not yours. Now you will pay the price." Erik tried to run, but his legs would not move. His breath hitched as the mist coiled around him like unseen hands. He tried to scream, but no sound escaped his lips. Darkness closed in, and the last thing he saw was the cold, knowing smiles of the Underjordiske. By morning the land was untouched once more. The mound stood tall, covered in moss and wildflowers. Erik's tools were gone. The villagers searched for him, but Erik had vanished without a trace. His mother wept, but the elders only shook their heads solemnly. "The Underjordiske do not forgive," they murmured. He should have listened. From that day on, no one ever dared to disturb the land of the Underjordiske again. And at night, when the wind howled through Eldvik, some swore they could still hear a voice calling from the mist, whispering a warning to those who would listen. But there was more. The villagers soon noticed that the ground where Erik had worked was now different. The flowers grew taller, the trees more gnarled, as though something ancient had awakened beneath the soil. Strange footprints, too large for any human, appeared after every storm. And in the dead of night, if one listened closely, a soft, mournful voice could be heard echoing across the valley, pleading, crying, trapped forever between the world of the living and the realm of the Underjordiske. And so the legend of the Underjordiske remains an eerie reminder of the dangers that lurk beyond what we can see. Erik's fate serves as a warning. Some places are not meant to be disturbed. Some rules should never be broken. But what do you think? Was Erik simply a victim of superstition, or did the hidden people really take him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss another chilling tale. And if you want more terrifying folklore from around the world, let me know what stories you'd like to hear next.